So we went over to the New York Times building, guys, and it was very fun just walking in there. I have to say they were very nice. They were very polite. They treated me well. But, there are all these heads at the New York Times like, whoa. Right? As I'm walking through, like, you could... Yes, and then you could hear all the and we weren't even on the main floor. We were just all like on the podcast floor, but everybody did like a 180. It was very funny. And the one guy, sort of the handler who was dealing with me before Lulu came in, said, Lulu, she often takes people up into like the heart of the newsroom when the interview's over and introduces them to people. So she might do that with you. Let's just say that didn't happen. There was no tour of the New York Times newsroom. It was a no. I appreciate that. Why would she want to do that? Why would this gains Lulu zero street cred in walking through the New York Times newsroom with me? It was fine. But I have to say, I liked her. She was very kind to me, like in terms of our, dealings behind the scenes. She was very nice. You can kind of tell when someone hates your guts and they're about to interview you. I didn't feel that way about her. And the interview itself didn't reflect some, animus on her part or bad faith. I thought, she's, I think, of the left and came at these issues from the left. That was understood and not surprising. But I didn't sit across from her thinking this is someone who can't stand me. And that would have led to a bad interview had I felt that way. So that's why I think it all worked. It came off fine. I was more relaxed in giving her answers, and she was a good interview in terms of saying, like, tell me about that, as opposed to, just trying to hammer me on various things. So in any event, it posted on Saturday. I hope people take a listen to it.